On February 24, 2014, Mt.Gox, the world's biggest Bitcoin exchange, collapsed overnight and 850,000 Bitcoins vanished. Who was behind Mt.Gox? How did a single platform lose so much so fast? And did victims ever recover anything? Here's how it all began. Before it was a crypto exchange, Mt.Gox was a website to trade Magic, the Gathering cards, hence the name Magic, the Gathering Online Exchange. It was built in 2010 by American coder Jed McCaleb, a visionary developer fascinated by peer-to-peer systems long before crypto even existed. Jed McCaleb from Arkansas was a quiet genius who would later co-found Ripple and Stellar, two of crypto's biggest networks, but he had no interest in running a business. In 2011, he sold Mt.Gox to Karpelès, a French programmer living in Tokyo, and unknowingly passed him a ticking time bomb. Karpelès dreamed of building a professional Bitcoin hub. He was introverted but brilliant, spending nights debugging code in his apartment. By 2012, Mt.Gox had grown into a massive global exchange, but its foundation was fragile, managed by a single, overwhelmed developer. By 2013, Bitcoin exploded past $1,000. Mt.Gox handled more than 70% of global trades. Its logo became synonymous with crypto itself, but servers crashed, withdrawals froze, and Mark's tiny team couldn't keep up. Mt.Gox was a billion-dollar machine held together by one man's code. Behind the scenes, hackers had been draining funds since 2011. Weak passwords, no proper audits, and missing encryption. Every day, thousands of Bitcoins vanished unnoticed. Mark blamed a software bug called transaction malleability. But by 2014, the damage was irreversible. Half the coins were already gone. On February 7, 2014, Mt.Gox froze withdrawals. Users saw endless loading screens, no explanations. Rumors spread across forums. Is the exchange dead? 2 weeks later, the website went offline. Then bankruptcy. 850,000 Bitcoins were missing. Crowds gathered outside the Tokyo office shouting, "Where is our money?" Bitcoin's price crashed from $1,000 to under $400 in days. People lost life savings. The world questioned if digital money could ever be trusted. Regulators stepped in. Mt.Gox was no longer just a company failure. It was crypto's first existential crisis. Japan's financial services agency raided Mt.Gox's Tokyo headquarters. Auditors found missing records, outdated systems, and money transfers with no trace. Forensic experts followed blockchain trails that led nowhere. Was this a hack or a cover-up? The line between incompetence and fraud grew blurry. Mark Karpelès became the symbol of the collapse. Media called him the Bitcoin King. He said he was a victim, not a criminal. But public opinion turned fast. In August 2015, Tokyo police arrested him for falsifying data and embezzlement, ending the Mt.Gox era. The trial lasted years. Prosecutors accused Mark of manipulating records to hide losses. He admitted to sloppy coding, but denied theft. In 2019, he was found guilty of falsifying data, but acquitted of embezzlement. He walked free with a suspended sentence. Reputation destroyed. Despite Mt.Gox's collapse, Bitcoin survived. Developers rebuilt trust with transparency and proof-of-reserve audits. New exchanges emerged, promising better systems. Crypto's first catastrophe became its first lesson. Code must be accountable, and power should never rely on one man. After bankruptcy, lawyer Nobuaki Kobayashi was appointed as trustee. He recovered 200,000 bitcoins in forgotten wallets and safeguarded them. Traders nicknamed him the Tokyo Whale. Every time he sold coins, the market shook. Blockchain analysts traced stolen funds through thousands of wallets. Many led to the Russian platform BTCE. In 2017, US agents arrested Alexander Vinnik for laundering Mt.Gox money. The blockchain proved one thing: digital crimes leave digital fingerprints. Japan responded by creating crypto laws in 2017. Exchanges needed licenses, audits, and customer fund segregation. Ironically, Mt.Gox's collapse built the foundation for today's regulated crypto world. Thousands of users lost everything. Online forums became support groups for grief and anger. Some never returned to crypto. Others stayed, driven by revenge or belief. Their loss built the cautious culture we see today. Years passed, markets moved on, but the case lingered. Creditors watched Bitcoin's price climb from $400 to $60,000, powerless to touch it. The frozen funds became crypto's most famous ghost story. In 2025, after 11 years, creditors finally began to receive payments in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and US dollars. Some became millionaires overnight. Others said it was too late. Justice came, but time had already taken its share. Of the 850,000 lost Bitcoins, only about 200,000 were recovered. At current prices, that's nearly $10 billion. The rest are gone forever, a reminder that digital money is only as safe as its weakest code. Mt.Gox is no longer a company, it's a cautionary tale. Every exchange today, from Binance to Coinbase, was shaped by its failure. What began as a card trading website changed finance forever. Crypto learned that trust can't be coded. Systems must be transparent, not perfect. After Mt.Gox, a new mantra was born. Not your keys, not your coins. Personal responsibility replaced blind faith. Out of Mt.Gox's ashes, a new industry rose. Cold storage, insurance, compliance. Boring words that saved billions. Developers stopped chasing hype and started building trust. This is how crypto matured. Years later, new disasters repeated the same story. FTX, Celsius, Voyager, different names, same mistakes. Each time people said, "This won't happen again." And yet, it always does. Mt.Gox is history, but also prophecy. It shows what happens when innovation outruns discipline. As crypto grows, the same risks remain. Human, not technical. Every revolution starts with faith and ends with accountability. From Tokyo 2014 to repayments in 2025, Mt.Gox remains the biggest crypto loss in history. The collapse that almost killed Bitcoin itself. If you want to explore the world of crypto, don't chase miracles. Educate yourself. Because in this world, a simple click can change a life. But only knowledge can protect your future.